Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock in. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back until you start try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey. Hey everybody, come on in. Welcome to the hood table one more again. Make sure you show some love as soon as you come through the door. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. So very much. But anywho, y'all, I'm sorry I'm late. I actually had scheduled the live for 8 p.m. And then I scheduled it for 9 p.m. and I'm still 8 minutes late. So please forgive me. I got caught up in some stuff earlier. Good stuff though. If y'all was watching me live earlier, y'all saw me live from dance rehearsal with my hip hop line dance team called A Step Above the Rest. I know some people was asking on that live, what's they wanted the information for our YouTube channel for the Step Above the Rest, Omaha's one and only hip hop line dance team. And so I'm going to put the link in the chat because matter of fact, that's why I was late in the first place, because my line dance instructor, she needed some help showing her how to do some things on YouTube for our A Step Above the Rest hip hop line dance team. So while I was there, I was like, shoot, let me just record some of y'all and show the peoples what y'all be doing, because a lot of peoples don't think we get down like that here in Omaha, Nebraska. But yes, we have the best hip hop line dance team anywhere. Anywhere. So I'm about to let's see. Let me find. Let's see, I gotta click channel. A Step Above the Rest. 18 videos. Well, actually, I'm gonna give you 2 links. One of them is to Wendy Jones, which is our A Step Above the Rest. She's like the lead instructor. So I'm gonna give you that link to Wendy Jones. So I'm gonna put here is one of the links to our A Step Above the Rest hip hop line dance team. Okay, so that's one of the links right there. And I'm gonna find the other link. Let's see if I can find it. Ooh, one of our videos. Ooh, Kane Wayne with it got 56,000 links. Ooh, I was so small back then. Some of these videos are like 7, 8, 9 years old. I was smaller then. But yeah, you can matter of fact, let me hit the notification bell. Yeah, I didn't hit the notification bell. Okay, so anywho, I put one of the links in. When I find the other link, I put the other link in the chat or in the comment section to our other, because we got like we got several sites on YouTube that have our music dance videos on there. But anyway, let's get into this John Henry movie review. I need to know how many of you guys like the movie. I need to know how many of you guys do not like the movie. And I would like you guys to give it a rating on scale of 1 through 5. I would like you, even if you come in after this review, I would like you to review, to participate in the review and put, is that my green screen doing that? Yep, that's my green screen. Okay, and make sure you put, like, if you come in after this video, make sure you put how many stars that you think, this movie was worth. Now, I still haven't rated the movie myself. Some parts of the movie I can say was kind of confusing. I guess overall, I guess overall, how that video get playing? I guess overall, I guess it was a good movie. The storyline, I guess, if we looking at the storyline, I suppose if we just focus on the storyline, I did kind of like the storyline because I always like a hero, when it comes to villains, like, especially these type of villains, the murderers, the people in the hood who's destroying the hood, the people who are intimidating all the citizens in the community. I like those kind of movies when they are brought down, when the villain is brought down by, like, not like the cops, but by like an everyday person. So I did like that part of the movie. I thought that was really good. Y'all gonna have to fill me in though, because Luda's character, I was like, what happened to his face? Now somebody said he's the silliest villain ever. That's what somebody said. They said Ludacris played the silliest villain ever. And to me, Luda, even in the movie, he didn't look like hardcore. He didn't look like scary. I mean, of course, his henchmen, they all look scary. That girl, the girl who I want to say she might have been gay, the one who had the jumpsuits on and the cornrows, and I don't know, she acted kind of manly like. So I'm assuming she's gay. I could be wrong, because I ain't read up on her character or nothing like that. But his goon squad, they was scary, especially that big one. And even the girl, I mean, the way when she was carrying that gun, like after old boy got shot and all the blood splattered all over her clothes, and Luda was like, kill him. And she was like, you want me to kill him after you just told you wanted me dead like 30 seconds ago? So then I don't know what happened, because I'm thinking she gonna kill Luda at that point. Like, Luda just almost offed you. And so she was like, I ain't doing it. But then, like, a few seconds later, you see her walking out the house in her all-white jumpsuit. And I think we're going to talk about the all-white. She was in an all-white jumpsuit, and she walked out the house and went looking in that garage for John Henry. And she had that gun, and she was like, nah, she looks scary. She looks scary. She looked more scarier and more of a villain than Luda. So I don't know. About that part. I assume that's why a lot of people was like, Luda, his villain character wasn't even believable. And the thing on his face, again, I'm like, what happened to his face? I don't remember them saying. Maybe I need to watch the show again, but I don't remember them saying what happened to Luda's face. Like, he had that metal plate. Because when they was talking about Luda before I saw him, I'm thinking, okay, they say he has a metal jaw. So I'm thinking he has metal inside of his jaw, because I guess I never really met a person before with a metal plate in their mouth. But the plate was on the outside of his mouth, and it was gold. It looked like it was like 24 karat gold plate, on the outside of his mouth. And I was like, dang, why can't I remember them saying what happened to his mouth? But anyway, and then the little old lady who John went to visit, the one who was working at, I guess it was like a strip club, some kind of stripper joint, where men, they go in and they, what do you call those people? Those ladies, I forgot what you call the ladies over those kind of places like that where they got like prostitutes and they like work there, live there, and people come to that location and they pay to spend some quality time with these working girls. But I think they call them a madam. I think she's a madam. She was a madam and she ran that joint. Went first, I didn't know what was going on, but then when John Henry went in there and sat down, and behind her was all these cameras, and in all these cameras it was different views from each call girl room, that where the Johns and stuff were at with the lady. You could see them, like they didn't show up close, but you can see like the girls bent over looking back at the man taking it, and all, you know, the men throwing the girls on the bed. You can see it, you know, a little bit, but they didn't really want us to focus too much on that. They just wanted us to know what's going on up in there, because at first I was confused. I'm like, is this a palm reader? Who is this old woman? But I'm gonna just read y'all some of the comments that I saw regarding this show. And again, let me know what y'all thought about John Henry. If y'all thought the show was good, if you thought it was bad. Some people thought it was really bad. But besides people saying Luda was like the silliest villain ever. Hold up, here we go. And please tell me what y'all think about Luda's character. And if y'all know what happened to his jaw, because for the life of me, again, I can't remember what happened to his jaw, how his jaw got messed up, and he ended up with a metal plate on his jaw. But so y'all let me know. But some people did like the the movie, and some people, one person said they liked it. They said it was better than Bird Box, and I actually liked the Bird Box. I'm like, I actually like the Bird Box. I know some people was like, oh, that movie was stupid, but we even went to the movies to see the Bird Box, and I thought, that's just me though, I thought it was a good movie. Somebody else said they fell straight asleep because they said they fell straight asleep and they don't know if it was because it was based on immigrants. And me, I'm like, was the movie really based on immigrants? I personally didn't think the movie was based on immigrants. I mean, the immigrants had something to do with the storyline, but I thought the movie was based on Luda and just working, just sex trafficking, period. Because it wasn't only immigrants that they had, you know, doing the sex trafficking, the women that was working at the place. You saw how those women looked like at the house where Luda was. Them girls that was sitting around on the chairs, they was sitting out on the ground. They was black, white, Latino, Mexican, Asian. They had all different kind of people. So I don't think the show was like based on immigrants, but it did play a big part in that show. Somebody else said it was worth watching. Classic story of John Henry with a modern update. I do like that comment, because John Henry, that was just a character that we know as children from a long time ago. You know, that song about John Henry, and I think we learned that song in grade school, if I'm correct. So, you know, when the movie came out with John Henry, I'm like, why does that ring a bell? And then when I saw Terry Crews, it just hit me, and it brought me back to the memory of this John Henry from when we were younger in grade school. Somebody said they thought that, where is it? Somebody said they ain't really like it. Somebody else said it was trash. Somebody said it was trash. They used the emojis and put trash cans. And they said, here it is. They said, they said they finally kind of figured it out towards the end, but during the whole movie, they said the movie just had them like what is really going on? But Lord Jesus, how do y'all feel about when the writers killed off Luda's father? Now, not Luda's father, but John Henry's father. Like, for one, I thought his father like made the show, made the movie. I was more entertained with John Henry's father than I was with anybody else. I was more entertained with him than John Henry, than Luda's goons, than the immigrants. I was more entertained by them. Well, the illegals, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah. So how do y'all feel about when they killed off that character? Because I thought that was awful. I mean, not like the way they did it or anything, but he was like the best part of the show. He was funny. He was entertaining. I think without his father in the movie, without John Henry's father in the movie, I think I really wouldn't have liked it. And I'm just like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm just kind of in the middle. I'm just kind of in the middle. But I think if his character wasn't in there, if John Henry's father was not in there, I would not have enjoyed the movie the least bit. The least bit. When they killed him off, it was like he was the best part of the show. He was the only one out of all of them that spoke Latin or Spanish. And he was the only one that had some type of connection or bond with the girl that Luda was after. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they should have killed that man off. I mean, he was wheelchair bound. He was on an oxygen tank. I mean, he was like, and he was a hero too. He was a hero too. Like when John Henry, when he saw his dad stand up, he was like, hold up. You know how to stand? You can stand up? Like he stood up like he could really walk. And he took that gun and then they shot him. But even after they shot him, that would kind of remind me of the John Henry scene too, when John Henry was all the way down and he managed to stumble himself up. But the father did the same thing before that John Henry scene. His father, he was a hero. He stood up. He still got some bullets in on them, man. That was a great scene. That was one of my favorite scenes in the movie. But the sledgehammer to the wall, when John Henry was throwing that sledgehammer to the wall and a piece of that wood went into that big dude's neck, that was gross. That was so gross. And I thought he was shot. I think I said that earlier. But I thought he was shot. But it was when John Henry was banging that big old sledgehammer into the wall and a big chunk of wood, he hit it so hard and fast that the chunk of wood just pew, and it was pointy at the end and it stuck in a dude's neck. I was like, oh my God, that was so gross. And all that blood just splattered all over the place. And the girl, one of Luda's goons, she started freaking out. Her whole white jumpsuit was just turned red. And I was going to ask y'all about the white jumpsuits. Like, everybody was wearing white. Like, I wonder what they were trying to represent there, because these were all bad people. And normally, bad people wear all dark colors or a different color than white. So what did y'all get from, or what did y'all take from that as far as Luda Squad was always in white? I'm like, did they want it to appear like they were good people or something? Because they weren't. Everybody knew they weren't. That was pretty obvious. How the whole neighborhood, the whole community knew these were some bad, awful people, and they wasn't trying to mess with them. Like nobody. It took John Henry. It took John Henry to mess with them. When he went to see his grams, she was like, "Don't do it. Please don't do it. There ain't no hope for that boy." She was talking about Luda's character. There's no hope for that boy. He ain't gonna change. Nothing ain't gonna ever change. And she was like, just don't do it. John Henry was like, Grams, do you really think I'm about to let this one go? He didn't kill my father. He didn't kill all kind of innocent people. He wasn't gonna let that go. So that part of the show I thought was really nice to see. The Grams, it was like she wanted to help so bad. The other, what was the other lady's name? The other lady's name. I can't remember the other lady's name. Oh my God. Let me pull up the, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. Somebody gave the movie 0 stars. Somebody else said the movie was very intense. I'm just reading notes from my Facebook group. Yeah, somebody said I love Terry as an actor, and I think he did really good in the movie. I think Terry did really good in the movie too. I have no problem with Terry's character. I mean, at first I thought he was actually kind of slow, or maybe a little touched, or I know we're not to say the R word. So I'm going to say mentally challenged. So that's what I thought. I thought John Henry was mentally challenged because of the fact that when he was younger, it seemed like some people would talk to him any kind of way. Then he had mentioned how he didn't really used to talk or have conversations a lot when he was younger. So I thought something was wrong with the child. I'm like, okay, I get it. This big, strong ox of a man, not being that smart, not being that intelligent, mentally challenged, but he's really, really strong, and he's going to be the hero to take out the villain. That's just what I assumed. But I don't think it was that at all. I think he was just a quiet man, just a really quiet man who didn't really want to bother anybody, and I think people would take advantage of him. And like when his cousin, the one that he shot accidentally, he kept trying to make him be his muscle. All them crimes that they was doing, and John Henry was his muscle. And John Henry, he was kind of get tired of being the muscle, like being used for his strength. And so then you saw they had started arguing, and next thing you know, his cousin was trying to get him a gun, and he didn't want the gun, and next thing you know, his cousin, he got shot. But anyway, I was trying to look up the name of, hold up a little. Was it Berta? No, Berta. That was the black lady. Yeah, Berta was, yeah. See, some of these characters I didn't really know too well. Oh, Maestro Harrell, that's his name. That's the guy that I kept trying to figure out where I know him from. Maestro Harrell, an American singer, rapper, actor, DJ, and producer. He starred on the HBO series. That's where I know him from, The Wire, as Randy. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so slow. I kept watching that show like, where do I know this young man from? He looks so familiar. He played Randy in The Wire, and he had a great role. He had a great storyline in that story. If I remember right, Randy was the one, he was always trying to help, what was that? The real poor guy in The Wire. Was his name Day or what did they call it? They call him some kind of messed up name, the really poor boy, but I think he was one of the ones that kind of really reached out to him. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. Again, put the stars in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about, every character, like the Luda character. Do you think they would have done better if they would have had a different character that played Luda? I really do. Me, myself, personally, I really think they probably should have chose a different character because, again, Luda didn't come off to me as no hardcore gangster killer. He wasn't giving me that at all. And he wasn't giving that to a lot of people. And that's why somebody called him the silliest villain ever. Shoot, that lady, though, the one that I think was gay, now, she gives me like leadership. Like she gives me like villain. Her whole storyline, she's crazy. She's always on 10. Always ready, set, go. That lady right there, the light skinned one with the braids with the cornrows to the back. Now she's a little bit more believable. If you would have, if they would have, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because again, I was like, but the movie overall, it was good. I mean, it had a great story line as far as the neighborhood. Like I love those movies again that have been through so much trauma. They have this big time drug dealer or this crazy gang leader or something like that in their community. Nobody wants to stand up. Everybody's scared that they're gonna get killed, or if they snitch or something or rat on them to the police, that they might get killed or their family might get hurt. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, they didn't care who they killed. They didn't care if it was kids, if it was female, if it was a man. They didn't care at all. And then another thing, I thought the immigrants, the girl and the guy, who John Henry kind of took under his wing, I thought her brother was dead. I really thought her brother was dead. I really did. Now that part right there, I was glad at the end. Besides them killing Luda, the character Day Day, that was his name, Day Day from The Wire. I just remembered. I knew it was Day Day Doo Doo. So Dookie. That's it. Oh, hold up. Y'all gonna make me go watch The Wire. I can watch that movie, the whole series. Like, how many seasons is it? Like 5 or 6 seasons. I can watch the whole series like straight, non-stop. That's how I am with The Wire. That was one of my favorite crime shows, gang shows, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so Luda, his character, I keep calling him Luda instead of his character name, which is Hell. They sent him to hell. They finally sent him to hell at the end. John Henry, he got his butt. Boy, he got his butt. And I'm so glad that Luda's goon, the female with the braids, I'm so glad that in the end she saw the light. She saw the light, because John Henry could have killed her. That part where he had hit her with that sledgehammer. Remember when Luda sent her after John Henry, and she had just had all that blood splattered all over her beautiful white jumpsuit, and she comes through the door of the garage or the shed looking for John Henry, and she got that gun pointed and everything, and next thing we see is her knees buckle and crack. Like, he took that sledgehammer and hit her so hard behind her knee. Her whole, wait. All she could do was crawl. After that, you saw her crawling. She crawled up behind Hell, aka Luda. She crawled up behind him, and it was like, everybody's like, look, where the gunshot come from? Where the gunshot from? She shot him, and then she gave like this nod, like this look to John Henry, who was on the ground. He had been shot like, 3, 4, 5, 11 times. That man so big and strong and tough, he just kept coming and coming and coming. But that last time, I thought he was down for good. But once Luda's goon, when she said, she gave him like that sign, like that little nod, he picked that sledgehammer up and dragged it. I'm telling you, it reminds me of a scene from Friday. Like when Craig kicked Debo's butt at the end, and Craig, we thought he wasn't going to get up. And they was like, get up, Craig! Get up, Craig! I'm telling you, that's how I felt at the end when he got up, when John Henry got up. That's all I wanted to scream. Get up, Craig! He got up and he dragged his butt up off that ground and got that sledgehammer. And at first, I was like, is he going to hit Luda in the head? Is he going to hit him in the chest? Is he going to just hit him all over, break all his knees, break his arms, break his ankles, I'm like, what is he about to do? And all he did was bash him over his head like you see them doggone watermelons. You ever see somebody crack a watermelon with a rock? or with a hammer or something like that. The blood and I'm so glad they didn't show that, because it would have been a lot worse than when that dude got hit in the neck by that piece of wood when John Henry came busting through them walls. That would have been gross. That would have been gross, but I probably could have handled it. Because I like watching really, scary movies and, gross movies and things like that. So I probably would have handled it, but I'm like, oh, that was nice. But anywho, so there was some scenes that I really, really liked, especially, but I think my favorite overall scenes of the movie, which is why I hate they killed John Henry's character, his father's character, was because him and that girl, they had grew such a strong bond. He went from, remember in the beginning of the show, he went from not liking her and calling her all kind of names. Then he went from that to like starting to call her a name, like calling her star a hoe or a B or something like that. And he would reel back. And then he would talk to her a little bit nicer. Then it got to the point where, they in there and they laughing and joking, and she's speaking Spanish and he's speaking Spanish, and they just entertaining each other, just having fun and having a great time. And then that's when they came through the door, Luda's goons, and disrupted everything and ended up shooting her half brother. The one that they had actually came searching for, the girl and her whole brother, or yeah. Her real, well, they both are real brothers, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so that was like probably one of my favorite scenes. And then at the end, when John Henry, when he got up off that ground and put that sledgehammer in Luda's head, ooh, that was nasty. That was nasty. But anyway, again, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the movie. Rate it for me. Put it in the comment section after I'm done with this video and let me know what you thought. 5 stars. Remember, 5 stars. 1 star if you liked it. 5 stars. Well, 1 stars on the low end, 5 stars on the high end. So if you really enjoyed the video, I mean the movie John Henry, let me know how many stars and why you gave it. If you give it 1 star, let me know why. If you give it 5 stars, let me know why. Let me know what was so good about the show or the movie that you really, really liked it. And let me know if you would refer it, because some people were saying it's trash. Don't watch it. Don't do it. As a matter of fact, somebody tagged me in a post. Hold up. Let me go to this post. People be tagging me and all kind of stuff on Facebook because they know I do reviews. So when people start talking about like TV shows and movies and stuff, they be tagging me because they know I'm interested. Like there's a guy, he's been on our channel before and he's done interviews with us as a guest, helping us interview people. And he also been on our channel being the one being interviewed. So he actually always post Netflix suggestions, or he'll get on his Facebook page and say, what's good on Netflix? Everybody's at home, everybody's chilling at home trying to keep themselves entertained. So what's good on Netflix? Or he'll put out a movie or a TV series or something like that, and he'll tell us what he recommends. So anywho, some guy on Facebook that I'm friends with, which is a totally different person from the one I was just talking about. He said, hey, Facebook friends, hey, Facebook family and friends, just a PSA, just a public service announcement. Do not, I repeat, do not waste your time watching this movie. It sucked big time. And he said, now I know some of you going to watch it anyway, but don't say I didn't warn you, and you're welcome. That's what somebody said. So somebody else tagged me in this post so I could see this what this man had to say. And so I commented on it there, and I said, too late of a warning. I watched it last night, and I'm doing a live review on my the Hood Table YouTube channel. But even though he was like, do not do it, don't watch it, you'll regret it, take my word for it, don't say I didn't warn you, and you are welcome. People still was in the chat talking about, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm a Terry Crews fan, so I'm still gonna watch it. So that's one reason why I watched it, because Terry Crews was in it. And I'm like, Terry Crews, can't go wrong with Terry Crews. He's a good actor and he's leading this show. He's the main character. And they using his strengths because I always liked how he used his muscles in different, how certain movies or shows showcase how big he was and how he would make his chest move and flex and pump in and out. And he's funny. He's very entertaining. So I was like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch John Henry and check it out. But yeah, some people said the best part of the movie is the movie posters. They said the best part of the movie is the movie posters, like all the pictures and stuff that they use for advertisement. That's the best part of the movie. I didn't think it was god awful. I don't think it was god awful. I just thought it could have been better. I don't think it's a waste of time. So if you haven't seen it and you still want to see it, even though I shared a few spoilers with you, I would recommend, check it out yourself. See what you like. I mean, it was nothing. Okay, if you remember the book back in school, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. There's an old movie back in the day. It was like in the 30s, or it was really old. That was good. That was good. That old one, ages and ages ago. But several people, I just been reading so many comments. Several people said they kept falling asleep during the movie every time they watched it. But again, you got to watch it for yourself and tell me what you think. I'm just laughing at all these comments that I'm reading. So many horribles. So many people said it sucks. But then there are people that said I don't think it was that bad. People said it was okay. Somebody said it was one of the worst movies Terry Crews has ever been in. Another person said it was one of the worst. Who else? Somebody said seen it already and it sucked. Somebody said I've already seen it and I agree with you that it sucked. Somebody else said it did suck. I couldn't stay focused. And it's a lot of comments. It's a lot of negative comments about this movie. Again, I won't throw the whole movie in the trash. Like one of my friends on Facebook said, they said throw the whole movie away. I still think it's worth a watch. I still think it's worth a watch. And I really want to see what you guys, have to say about the movie. So please let me know how you feel about the movie. Matter of fact, somebody just commented a little while ago. Let me see what they said on my post. Because I asked people to give me their opinion of the movie earlier. I wish I could show y'all on this post, but I don't feel like messing with StreamYard and trying to share a screen. But somebody said, I just finished it. Effing weird. Just didn't make a whole lot of sense once everything was said and done. That's what one of my Facebook friends just said, like literally 12 minutes ago. She said she just watched it. It was effing weird. Didn't make a lot of sense. So again, if you want to watch it, go ahead. I mean, the plot, I'm gonna just tell you the plot if you haven't watched it already. The plot, the film follows an ex-gang member named John Henry, who was the muscle in this gang that he used to be in when he used to run the streets. John Henry traded violence for a quieter life in South LA. Then he meets two immigrant children running from his former gang leader, which was Luda, aka Hell. And he has to decide whether to revisit his troubled past to help give the two children a better life. So that's like the plot of the story. So anyway, y'all check it out. Make sure y'all like and share this video, and make sure you subscribe to the Hood Table if you have not subscribed to the Hood Table yet. And excuse me. And don't forget, we have a really big interview tomorrow night, part two. Our interview is tomorrow night. And Leanders Vines, you said, Oh, hey, I didn't even see you I'm sorry, I didn't even see you comment. You said the hood table, you said the movie was trash. Hey, Monica, I just read your comment. Oh, Monica, I just read your comment. That was so funny. You said you just finished it. It was effing weird. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense once everything was said and done. I get it. I get it. You said the best part was the ending credits. Oh, y'all doing Terry Crews dirty. I get it, though. I get it. I mean, I really want to give it more stars than 3, but I can't give it more than 3 stars. I can't. And I just can't. I mean, it was a few parts in there that was very funny to me. Like I said, with John Henry's father, him making fun of the immigrants and him trying to be all mean and hardcore. Then come to find out he's really a softie. He's really a softie. And, you know, he was really trying to take care of those immigrants. But, what else y'all saying? You said 1.5 hours of my life I can't get back. Brooklyn, what's that? Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Is Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Netflix? Have I seen that? Hold on, let me look that up. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Is that on Netflix or is that on the TV? I haven't seen that before. I think I heard about that. Oh my God, that's on 7 seasons and I've never seen it before. I'm you know what? I'm bad. I am so bad. I have never got into that at all. But is it really, really good? Because I'm looking at the pictures and I see a whole bunch of characters that I recognize that I really love, including Terry Crews. Don't have me start binge watching, Monica. It's on Hulu. I got Hulu. I pay $5.99 for my Hulu every month. You said I don't blame it all on Crews. Yes, I don't blame it on him at all. I liked overall. I liked his character. The movie was just kind of slow, like when they would be walking, like it reminds me of like Jason. Is it Jason? Not Jason. What's the other villain? Michael. You know who I'm talking about. Michael Myers, or was it Jason? No, Michael Myers. How he just walk off. It seemed like every scene was like everybody walking like this. Like every scene, the villains was walking like I think that's why a lot of people say the movie just seems so slow. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Monica. I'm gonna have to start all the way from the bottom. I'm gonna watch it. But they in 7 seasons. Is the show finished? Like, is it a done deal after 7 seasons? Because that's a lot of seasons for a TV show. Unless you, of course, talking about the Atlanta Housewives or what's that other TV show with them doctors? You said Myers. Yeah, Myers. Michael Myers. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, why is they walking so slow? I'm like, but I don't know. Maybe they really was really trying. They said it was a dramatic thriller. So I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. A lot of people ain't feeling it. A lot of people was not feeling it. But I am glad that I got a chance to watch it on Netflix and didn't watch it at the movies, because y'all know a lot of these movies, they should have been at the theater. A lot of these movies that we are seeing on Netflix should have been at the theater. But because of the COVID, they putting a lot of these on Netflix. So if I would have went to the movie and played that, went to the movie and paid my $59.99, Because you know it costs $59.99 for one person at the movie theater. $59.99. That's how much it costs for some popcorn, a pop, and some M&Ms. That's all you're going to get for $59.99 and your ticket. Now, if I would have paid $59.99 at the movie theaters, I would have wanted at least $57.99 back. I think it was totally worth Netflix, but I don't think it was movie theater quality at all. I would have been really upset. Again, I give it a 3. Y'all let me know how many stars y'all give it, from 1 star to 5 stars. Let me know how much y'all rate it. And once the video wraps up, when you rewatch, or anybody who watches the replay, make sure in the comment section from 1 star to 5 stars. Let me know how you rate it. And don't forget to tell me why. If you really liked it, tell me why. You ain't got to write no essay. And if you really didn't like it, tell me why. Okay? Thank you. And you got to keep in mind that the producers, the writers, all those kind of people, they watch our reviews. They do. All us Cisco and Ebers out here, they watch our reviews. They look at the comments. They look at the blogs. And that stuff is beneficial to them when they are looking to make or direct or write or produce another movie or another TV show. So, you know, it is they got to take the good criticism, the constructive criticism, you know, all the schisms. They got to take all the schisms. You says streaming is on the ballot this year. Yes, man, I'm telling you. I have never watched so much TV shows, Hulu. Matter of fact, is the what's that? The Handmaids. Anybody watch The Handmaid? Monica, do you watch The Handmaid's Tales? Do you watch that on Hulu about the Handmaids? I wonder if that has came back on yet, because that I've been reviewing since season 1. So I'm definitely going to be reviewing that when the next season come out. I got to check Hulu and see if that has already came out. But The Handmaid's Tale, child, I don't know what's worse, The Handmaid's Tale or Ruthless. Ruthless is on BET Plus. The Handmaid's Tale is on Hulu. I don't know what's worse. If y'all watch both of them, let me know how y'all feel. If y'all think Ruthless or The Handmaid's Tale is worse when it comes to not the writing or production, not that, but just the storyline, like it being like really evil or dark undertone of the TV show. I think right now Handmaids is darker to me, because on Ruthless we still on season 1 right now, and we ain't even got in good to a lot of stuff that cult is doing on Ruthless. So, but it gets better every episode. Matter of fact, the new episode come on tomorrow, so I can't wait to review Ruthless with you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be episode 9. So Ruthless episode 9. Y'all know that's on BET Plus, so you gotta have the BET Plus app. But yeah, I can't wait to start reviewing Handmaids again, of the Handmaid's Tale. So anyway, you guys, I am out of here. I'm about to get off of here and enjoy it's been a long day. Your girl was dancing with her hip hop line dance team earlier. I went up there to help my line dance instructor with some YouTube issues they're having with our A Step Above the Rest hip hop line dance team YouTube channel. And then I was like, let me just record a little bit, go live. Because not always, but from time to time, I tell y'all about my A Step Above the Rest hip hop line dance team and how popular we are and how bad we are and how we travel and all that and be getting our groove on, be cutting up a rug. But so I went live and to show y'all something. And then I had somebody hold the camera so that I can participate on my favorite dance routines that they was doing. Some dance songs, you know how you feel it. You be at the club, you be at a party, a basement party, a birthday party, and you hear that one song come on. I was like, somebody take my phone. I gotta go out here. Y'all can hear me on the live earlier when I was dancing with my dance team. But y'all keep in mind, our dance team, we ain't no spring chickens. We are, most of us, matter of fact, I think all of us is over the age of 40. I think the oldest is probably 55, 57. So we ain't no spring chickens now. And my butt, I'm a big girl. Yes, I am. I was out there on the dance floor busting it. Busting the move, busting the move, So check those videos out earlier. The first one that I did was a video of our line dance practice rehearsal, the dancing, and then the video that I did after that is some of the skaters. Some of the skaters on our line dance team who skate. One of them is a professional skater. She travels all over. Tasha, you saw me focusing on her a lot because she be doing all those little moves and spins and twists and tricks, and she be doing all kind of stuff. But and Tasha, like I was telling y'all in the video, that is the famous Terrence Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska, the undefeated boxing champion. That is his auntie. So he got skills in the ring and she got skills on the skates. So yeah, check out those two videos that I uploaded early today. So y'all can see a girl out there trying to dance with her dance team. And it's been a minute too. It's been a minute because my dance team, they normally, at my old job, I had an old part-time job, excuse me. And at my old job, the nights I worked was the nights my dance class practices got switched to, because we used to practice years ago at the YMCA. Then after that, the YMCA was doing so much different things and kept trying to change our schedule and moving us around and shorten our classes till we left out of there and we was bouncing around place to place. And while they was bouncing around place to place, I was able at that time to keep up with class and everything and travel and all that. And then they got to a particular spot where they stayed, but the schedule was conflicting. So I haven't danced with my dance class in a minute. And so when I went up there today to help them with something, they hit me up. They said, call us ASAP, because they had some YouTube questions and they know I'm a YouTuber. So I went up there to help them out. And then I find out that I can start coming back because of the my hours are different now, and they changed their hours to Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I think they said, because it used to be like Tuesday and Thursday on the nights that I used to work. So now the classes are changed. So I was up there. I was like, do I still got it? Did a girl still got it? Do I still remember the dance routines? Because we had well over, when I say $700 in those earlier videos, I was $700. 700 videos in those earlier videos that I did earlier of us dancing. I'm not joking. I was at 700. I was at 500 because we used to count the routines and we used to count the dances. We would write every song down that we had a dance routine. We would write them all down and be pages and pages and pages and pages. And then we had got up to like 500. That was a couple of years ago. And over the last couple of years, we done learned all kind of new line dances. A lot of them we create ourselves. Matter of fact, I done created a dance for us. To remember that song by New Edition, If It Isn't Love? Mm-hmm. Me and a couple of my homegirls, we created that song, that dance, that routine. We performed that dance routine several times with our dance team. So If It Isn't Love, by New Edition, I helped create the choreography for that one. But yeah, a lot of the choreography that we do is by the two instructors that I pointed out on the video. They do a lot of the choreography, but they also allow the members of the dance team to make choreography. They challenge them to make choreography. And so we teach each other and help each other. So yeah, if you're in Omaha, check us out, A Step Above the Rest. Pleasant Green Baptist Church is where they practice Monday and Wednesday evenings, and Saturday, I think they said at 9 a.m. I think they said. And then they come back at 6 p.m. on Saturday. So, but they are practicing social distancing. It's a really huge basketball gym at the church that we work out in. So it's plenty of room, plenty of space if you want to practice social distancing, and you can bring your mask and your gloves and your, you know what I'm saying, hand sanitizer and all that if you want to. But yeah, if you need any more information on that, just leave me a comment in the chat. And again, we have a YouTube channel. I put the link in there from our lead instructor. Her name is Wendy Jones. So I put her YouTube channel link in there. So you can click on that link in the chat and check us out. And you'll see your girl. Some of the videos that I'm in are old videos, and I was much slimmer then. So you're going to see the slim Tanya in a lot of those videos. But anyway, y'all, let me get up off of here because it's getting late. In the meantime, and in between time, please stay safe. Be blessed. Don't forget our big interview tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here, same channel, same bat station on the Hood Table. So thank you. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. And don't forget to like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Good night.